Hey YouTube, this is TheBeatleboy99 here with my complete Nickelodeon VHS collection, and it's my 1 year anniversary special, so instead of having my whole collection in separate parts, it's going to be all one big long shot, and plus I have some other of my favorite videos instead of just Nickelodeon, so here we go. First tape is Doug, How Did I Get Into This Mess? And it features the episodes Doug's Lost Weekend, Doug on His Own, and Doug's Dental Disaster. Next tape is Patty, You're the Mayonnaise for Me, another Doug tape. And it features the episodes Doug Out in Left Field, Doug's Dinner Date, and Doug's Fair Lady. Next tape is the Sony version of Doug's Christmas Story, and it has just the title episode. The next Doug tape is Doug Cool in School. It's an ex-rental. And the episodes on it are Doug's Cartoon, Doug's New Teacher, and Doug's Doodle. Final Doug tape is the Paramount re-release of Doug Christmas Story. And it features the episodes Christmas Story and the bonus episode Doug's Fan Club. The next tapes are all Rugrats, and the first one is the Sony version of Tales from the Crib. And it features the episodes Beach Blanket Babies, Toy Palace, and Reeler Robot. Next tape is the Sony version of A Baby's Gotta Do What a Baby's Gotta Do. And it features the episodes Touchdown Tommy, Monster in the Garage, and Let There Be Light. The next tape is the Sony version of Chucky the Brave. And it features the episodes The Slide, My Friend Barney, and Chucky vs. the Potty. The next tape is the Sony version of The Santa Experience, and it features just the Santa Experience on it. And the final Sony Rugrats tape is Rugrats Passover. And I believe that this is a screening copy. And it features just the episode Passover. The next Rugrats tapes are all Paramount. And the first one is Mommy Mania. And it features the episodes Mother's Day, Family Feud, Game Show Dee Dee, and Mommy's Little Assets. Next tape is a Rugrats Thanksgiving. And it features the Thanksgiving episode, plus 2 bonus cartoons, Chucky is Rich, and Home Movies. The next tape is the Paramount re-release of the Santa Experience, and it features the Santa Experience and the bonus episode, The Blizzard. The next couple of tapes are all going to be Paramount re-releases, just for these two. And here's the re-release of Tales from the Crib. It features Toy Palace, Reeler Robots, Beach Blanket Babies, and the bonus episode, The Trial. Next tape is the re-release of A Baby's Gotta Do What a Baby's Gotta Do. It features the episodes Monsters in the Garage, Touchdown Tommy, Let There Be Light, and the bonus episode, The Inside Story. The next tape is Rugrats Diaper Duo, and it features the episodes Down the Drain, The Odd Couple, Mirrorland, Give and Take, and Farewell My Friend. The next tape is Dr. Tommy Pickles, and it features the episodes Hiccups, Autumn Leaves, Potty Training Spite, Chicken Pops, and Grandpa's Bad Bug. The next tape is Rugrats Bedtime Bash, and it's an ex-rental, and it has the episodes Party Animals, Under Chucky's Bed, Tooth or Dare, In the Dreamtime, and The Last Babysitter. This tape for an ex-rental plays okay, but at the end of The Last Babysitter, there's a couple of frames that get skipped. This one, however, plays the worst, and it's a Rugrats Vacation. As you can see, it's an ex-Blockbuster rental, and it's constantly skipping frames in the Vacation episode. And the 2 episodes at the end, Grand Canyon and Ice Cream Mountain, play decent, but I'm probably going to look into getting another copy. And the next tape is Decade in Diapers, Volume 1, and it features the episodes Angelica Orders Out, The First Cut, Reptile on Ice, No Bones About It, and Be My Valentine, Part 1 and 2. The next tape is Decade in Diapers, Volume 2, and it features the episodes Chucky vs. the Potty, Dr. Susie, Vacation Special, Finsterella, and Bigger Than Life. The next tape is Rugrats All Growed Up, and it features the All Growed Up hour-long special plus a bonus episode, but I can't remember, so I guess I'll include in the description when I figure it out. The next tape is Return of Reptar, and it features the episodes At the Movies, Reptar on Ice, Reptar's Revenge, Candy Bar Creepshow, and Reptar 2010. The next tape I have no case for, but it's sort of just drawn on there. It's Rugrats Runaway Reptar, and it features the Runaway Reptar hour-long special and the bonus episode Chucky's Complaint. The next tape is Tommy Troubles, and it features the episodes Naked Tommy, Incident in Aisle 7, Baseball Tommy, Rebel Without a Teddy Bear, and the bonus episode The Case of the Missing Rugrat. The next tape is the Paramount re-release of Chucky the Brave, and it features the episodes The Slide, My Friend Barney, Chucky vs. the Potty, and the bonus episode Chucky's Wonderful Life. The next tape is Phil and Lil Double Trouble, and it features the episodes Baby Commercial, Twins Peak, The Unfair Pair, Together at Last, and the bonus episode The Tricycle Thief. The next tape is the Paramount re-release of Angelica the Divine, and it features the episodes Angelica the Magnificent, The Seven Voyages of Cynthia, Runaway Angelica, and Angelica's Worst Nightmare as the bonus episode. The next tape is Angelica Knows Best, and it features the episodes Psycho Angelica, Angelica Knows Best, Angelica's Last Stand, Ransom of Cynthia, and Word of the Day. Word of the Day is very similar to the Spongebob episode Sailor Mouth, which I find kind of funny. And my final Rugrats tape is Rugrats Make Room for Dill, and it features the episodes Hand-Me-Downs, Dog's Life, Dill We Meet Again, Big Babies, and Raising Dill. The next tape are my complete Ren and Stimpy collection, and the first tape is the Classics, and it features the episodes Untamed World, Stimpy's Invention, and Space Madness. The next tape is The Stupidest Stories, and it features the episodes Robin Hoek, Stimpy's Big Day, and The Big Shot. The next tape is Ren and Stimpy The Stinkiest Stories, and it features the episodes Nurse Stimpy, Ren's Toothache, and The Cat That Laid the Golden Hairball. The next tape is the original Sony release of Have Yourself a Stinky Little Christmas, and it features just that episode with 2 music videos and no ending previews. And the next tape is Ren and Stimpy on Duty, and it features the episodes In the Army and Royal Canadian Kilty Axeman, which are both a half hour. The next tape is Ren and Stimpy in Disguise, and it features the episodes Fire Dogs, Monkey See, Monkey Don't, and The Boy Who Cried Rat. The next tape is More Stinky Stories, which is a follow-up to the Stinkiest Stories, and it features the episodes Big Baby Scam, A Yard Too Far, and Mad Dog Hoke. The next tape is the Classics Volume 2, which is a follow-up to the Classics tape, and it features 2 half-hour episodes Sven Hullick and Stimpy's Fan Club. The next tape is Ren and Stimpy Incredibly Stupid Stories, and it features the episodes An Abe Divided, Jiminy Lummox, and Rubber Nipple Salesman. And the next tape is As Stinky as They Wanna Be, which could be considered a follow-up to More Stinky Stories and the Stinkiest Stories. And it features the episodes Lair of the Lummox and Farm Hands, which are both a half hour long. The next tape is Ren and Stimpy Nothing But Shorts, the Unwashed Collection. And unless you count the Paramount re-release of Have Yourself a Stinky Little Christmas, this is the last Ren and Stimpy video. And it just features the different shorts from the series, like Log and Ask Dr. Stupid. And the rest of my tapes are all Nicktoons until I get into the other shows. But first, I'll be showing my Rockos. The first Rocko tape I have is the Sony version of Machine Madness, and it features the episodes Unbalanced Load, Suckomatic, and Trasho Madness. The next tape is the Sony copy of With Friends Like These, and it features the episodes No Pain, No Gain, The Good, the Bad, and the Wallaby, and Bedfellows. And The Good, the Bad, and the Wallaby is uncut, so I think that's pretty cool. And the next tape is the Paramount re-release of Machine Madness, and it features the same episodes as the Sony version, but with the bonus episodes Fatal Contraption and Boob Tubed. The final Rocko tape I have is Rocko's Modern Christmas, the Paramount re-release, and it features the Christmas episode plus the bonus episode Snowballs. And my next tapes are Aerial Monsters. The first one is the Sony release of Meet the Monsters, and it features the episodes Cold Hard Toenails, Attack of the Blobs, and Crumb Goes Hollywood. And the next tape is the Sony release of Monsters Night Out, and it features the episodes The Switching Hour, which is a half hour, and The War's Over. And the final Aerial Monsters tape I have is the Paramount re-release of Meet the Monsters, which features the bonus episodes History of the Monster World and I Dream of the Snorch with the Long Golden Hair. So, all I need to do to complete my Aerial Monsters series is to get the Monsters Night Out Paramount version. And next is Hey Arnold, Urban Adventures. And it features the episodes Downtown is Fruits, Pigeon Man, Cool Jerk, Weezin' Ed, and The Haunted Train. The next tape is Cat Dog Together Forever, and it features 5 episodes. And the episodes are Doggone, Flee or Die, Diamond Fever, Cat Dog's End, and Workforce. The next tape is Cat Dog vs. the Greasers, and it's the only other Cat Dog tape ever made. And it features 5 more episodes: Sea Jump Fort, Cat Dog, Squirrel Dog, Full Moon Fever, Shriek Loves Dog, and The Bodyguard. And the next tapes are all SpongeBob, and I'm only 5 tapes away from the complete SpongeBob series on VHS, so here goes. Nautical Nonsense features 5 episodes, and they are Rip Pants, SB129, Texas, The Graveyard Shift, and Something Smells. The next tape is Sponge Buddies, and it's Volume 2 to Nautical Nonsense, and I have the DVD of both of them. And it features the episodes Jellyfishing, Dying for Pie, Wormy, Fun, and Club SpongeBob. Hold on a second. Here. And the next tape is SpongeBob Halloween, and it features the episodes Scaredy Pants, Imitation Crabs, Frankendoodle, I Was a Teenage Gary, and Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost. And it doesn't have the special feature presentation, but it has the 90th anniversary Paramount logo. The next tape is Spongebob Sea Stories, and it features 5 episodes and the Paramount feature presentation 90th anniversary edition, as well as the logo. So, the episodes are Shanghai, Gary Takes a Bath, Hooky, Life of Crime, and Pickles. And I also have the DVD, which includes 4 other episodes and 3 alternate endings to Shanghai. And the next tape is Bikini Bottom Bash, and it features 4 episodes: House Party, which is double length, Hall Monitor, I Had an Accident in Valentine's Day. The next tape is Deep Sea Sillies, which for some reason has the 90th anniversary Paramount logo, which is weird, considering it's a 2003 tape. And it features 5 episodes, and they are Just One Bite, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, Tea at the Tree Dome, which is the first appearance of Sandy, The Paper, and Born Again Crabs. The next tape is The Sponge Who Could Fly, and it features a double-length episode, which is the Lost episode, and then 3 bonus episodes: Plankton, Boating School, and Suds. The next tape is Spongerama, and it features 5 more episodes, and they are Dumped, Bossy Boots, The Bully, Sleepy Time, and Squidsville. The next tape is the Seascape Capers, and it features 5 episodes, and they are The Fry Cook Games, Bubble Stand, Squid Stay Off, SpongeBob Meets the Strangler, and Pranks a Lot, which are the Season 3 finale episodes, the last 2. The next tape is SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric, and it features the episodes SpongeBob BC, which is double length, Nature Pants, Fools in April, and I'm With Stupid. The next tape is SpongeGuard on Duty, and it's the only SpongeBob tape to be released in an orange tape, and one of the last overall orange tapes from Nickelodeon in the US. And the episodes are SpongeGuard on Duty, Naughty Nautical Neighbors, Walking Small, Pressure, and Jellyfish Hunter. The next tape is Home Sweet Pineapple, and it features the episodes Home Sweet Pineapple, My Favorite Episode Band Geeks, Sandy, SpongeBob and the Worm, Rip Pants, and Sandy's Rocket. The next tape is Sponge for Hire, and it features one of the best episodes in my opinion, the Krusty Krab training video, Can You Spare a Dime, Missing Identity, Krabby Land, and Wet Painters. The next tape is SpongeBob Fear of a Krabby Patty, and it features the episodes Fear of a Krabby Patty, Shell of a Man, one of my other favorites, Arg, Neptune's Spatula, and One Crab's Trash. The next tape is SpongeBob Where's Gary, and the episodes are Have You Seen This Snail, The Lost Mattress, Krabs vs. Plankton, and Good Neighbor, which are all from Season 4. And the final SpongeBob tape I have, and the last one ever released, is SpongeBob Lost in Time. And it features the double-length episode Dunces and Dragons, Selling Out, Funny Pants, and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4, the motion picture. Or that's 5, I have no idea which. I want to say it's 4. But these are all Season 4 episodes, and the last SpongeBob tape ever. So, the rest of my tapes here are just different Nicktoons tapes. And the first tape is Mush Fest, and it features the video fortune teller, an episode of Hey Dude, Doug, and Rugrats. The next tape is Nickelodeon Fright Fest, and it features the episodes Doug Halloween Adventure, Ren Stimpy Haunted House, and Rugrats Candy Bar Creep Show, which is also on Reptile Returns, I think, or Return of Reptile. And the next tape is Nickelodeon Road Trip, and it features 3 episodes of Nicktoons, and from Rocko's Modern Life, there's Road Rash, Rugrats Grand Canyon, which is also seen on the Vacation tape, and Ren and Stimpy Road Apples. The next tape is Nickelodeon Friends Variety Pack, and it features shorts from different shows. So they have clips from Rugrats Farewell My Friend, Clarissa Explains It All Blind Dating, or not Blind Dating, I'm trying to remember the name of the episode. It's on Clarissa Explains Dating. It's from the episode A Little Romance. And the Rocko's Modern Life clip is from Bedfellows and Doug from the episode where Skeeter moves. I'm trying to remember the name, but I can't. And it features the bonus Pete and Pete clip from When Pete's Collide. And Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy's Fan Club, and Ren's Pecs. The next tapes are Pete and Pete, and the first one is Classic Pete's, and it features the episodes Apocalypse Pete and What We Did on Our Summer Vacation. The next Pete and Pete tape is School Dazed, and it features the episodes Day of the Dot and Two or Die. And the next tape, and the final Pete and Pete tape, is Farewell My Little Viking, and it features that title episode blended into one part instead of the original 2 parts. And it features the video extra Artie short, which is one of the original Pete and Pete shorts. And that's the complete Pete and Pete VHS collection. And the next tapes are from Are You Afraid of the Dark? And the first one is Ghostly Tales. And it features the episodes Tale of the Shiny Red Bicycle and Tale of the Frozen Ghost, plus the Feel the Fear music video. The final Are You Afraid of the Dark tape I have, and I'm only missing one, is Nightmare Tales, and it features the Dr. Vink video fortune teller, and the episodes Tale of the Dream Machine and Tale of the Final Wish. The next tapes are Clarissa Explains It All. The first one is Dating, and it features the episodes Blind Date and A Little Romance, which is also on Friends Variety Pack in clips. And the next tape is Take My Brother Please, and it features 2 episodes, and they are Brain Drain and Darling Wars, plus sibling tips. The final Clarissa tape I have is Enslaved by the Bell, and it features the episodes Understudy and School Picture, and I'm only missing one Clarissa tape, which I think is Ferguson Explains It All. And the next tape is Alex Mack in the Nick of Time, and it's the only Alex Mack tape ever released, and it features the episodes The Videotape and The Road Trip. The final 2 tapes I have are both Nickcoms, and one of them is Tales from the Whoop, Hot Rod Brown Class Clown, and it's just that title special, and I bought this tape new, so it comes with a little ad for that tape, and then Ren and Stimpy as Stinky as They Want to Be, and a little entry form to win videos. The final tape I have for Nickcons and game shows is Double Dare Super Sloppiest Moments. And it just features highlights from the different Double Dare obstacle courses and challenges. The next tapes I have are all clamshells or movies. And the first one is Harriet the Spy, and it's the first Nickelodeon movie ever made. So yeah. The next movie is Hey Arnold, and it's a 2002 tape. And yeah, that's it. There's the tape. The next movie is the Wild Thornberrys movie, and this is still on Netflix even though most of the Nickelodeon stuff was taken down, which I'm pretty upset about. And the next tape is the Rugrats movie, and this was on Netflix, but I think it got replaced by Rugrats Go Wild. And yeah. The next tape is the Rugrats in Paris movie, and it features the bonus Who Let the Dogs Out music video. And the Wild Thornberrys movie features the father and daughter music video by Paul Simon. And the Rugrats Go Wild tape is my next movie. And mine has the special scratch and sniff card in it. Hold on if I can open the tape. Yep, there it is, the little card. You would smell it when the little 1 would come on and then all the other numbers. Most DVDs didn't have that, and that card doesn't come in the Rugrats Trilogy movie DVD, which I do have. And the next tape is just a Rugrats tape that's in a clamshell, and it's Rugrats Easter. And it features the Easter special, plus 2 bonus episodes, Sharon, Share Spike, and Spike the Wonder Dog. The next tape is what I believe is one of the greatest Nickelodeon movies, and it's Good Burger. It says 4 stars, a very funny movie. And I agree with that. It's an ex-rental, but it still plays as if it wasn't. And that's all that matters to me. It's one of the best. The next tape is Snow Day, and it's made by the same people who made Pete and Pete. It wasn't what I expected it to be, but still worth watching. And the next tape I lost the case for, so I just made one, and it's Jimmy Neutron the movie. So yeah. The next tapes are all Nick Jr., and the first one is Sing Along with Eureka, and it just features that half-hour special, and a little blurb from Face on the back. It says, "Hi there, Face here. Come and join me for a great big sing-along at Eureka's Castle." So this is the first Eureka's Castle tape released, and it's extremely rare to own a Sony copy. The next tape is Allegra's Window Small is Beautiful, the other rare Sony edition. And it just features that half-hour episode. And the face blurb says, "Hi there, Face here. Come and join Allegra in a special video, because it's great to be small." His face over there. I believe the Paramount re-releases got rid of the face blurb. So the next tape is the Sony edition of Waiting for Grandma, which is hiked up in prices on Amazon. And it says, "Hi there, Face here. Come on and meet Allegra's grandma." So this is another rare tape. And it's also one of my highest viewed videos, so I just like to acknowledge that. And the next tape is the Paramount re-release of Allegra's Window Storytime Sing-Along. And I believe the Sony version had a face blurb, but they got rid of it here. And they changed Face's color on the Paramount and Sony versions too. So yeah, this is the Paramount re-release. The next tape is the Sony release of Play Along with Binya and Friends, and it features that episode. And I believe, starting with this tape, Sony stopped adding face blurbs, which I thought was weird. The next tape I've never featured in any update or anything, and it's the screening copy of Gullah Gullah Island Christmas. It says, "For distribution, promotional use only, not for sale, rental, duplication, or public performance." So this is a pretty lucky tape to have. So you'd see this hanging in a Blockbuster or at Paramount Executive. So it features the episodes Gullah Gullah Christmas and Pollywog Day. And yeah, it features the special Paramount Anti-Piracy feature presentation. The next tapes are all Blue's Clues. And the first one is Blue's Big Treasure Hunt. And it features the episodes Treasure Hunt and the bonus extra episode Blue's News. The next tape, which is really beat up and almost destroyed the cover, is Blue's Discoveries. As you can see, there's like a rip at the top. Almost the whole bottom is ripped in the front. And for some reason, there's dirt on the tape, if you could see that. Those little dots. But the tape plays okay, but I might get another copy just to be safe. And the episodes are, what experiment does Blue want to try? And what does Blue want to make out of recycled things? The next tape is Blue's Safari, and it features the episodes Animal Behavior and Nurture. Next tape is the Teacher's Edition of Blue's ABCs, and it just features that, and a special opening from the creator of Blue's Clues, Tracy Page Johnson, I think is her name. And the final Blue's Clues tape I have is Holiday Wishes, which I found new at a Walgreens, which was pretty weird. And the episodes are Blue's Room Holiday and Can You Help? The next tapes are recorded off live TV, and the first one is Blue's Big Monday, which I made an episode list for as I was watching. And, hold on, here it is. The episodes are Blue's Favorite Story. The new episode, Magenta Comes Over, so it was new that day. The episode, What Does Blue Need to Do? What else does Blue need to bring to the beach? What does Blue want to pretend to be? What does Blue want to do in the snow? What game does Blue want to play? And the new episode, Tickety's Favorite Nursery Rhyme, which was also new for that day. And 2 more episodes, The Grow Show and Blue's Favorite Song Game. So yeah, this is a whole 5-hour marathon of Blue's Clues, and I spent the day recording the commercials for it, so I'll upload those sometime after this, I guess, which has been highly requested. The next recorded off the TV tape I have is just Little Bear, and it's not like a full tape, and it's just random episodes from different days. And for some reason, the first hour has an X-Files episode from Fox 5 on it, which I find weird, but there's only 2 hours worth of Little Bear on this tape, but I can't remember the episodes, so I'll probably get an episode list soon. And the next tapes are Peanuts, and some people asked me before in my original collection videos is, why would you put Peanuts in a Nickelodeon VHS collection? And I said, well, there was a time on Nickelodeon when they showed the Peanuts as part of their regular programming, so that's why. The first Peanuts tape is a Charlie Brown Christmas, which I have the case for. And the next tape, I don't think I've ever shown an update, was Race for Your Life Charlie Brown. I could be wrong. I might have showed this. And the next tape I know I've never shown since I've just got it recently is Happy New Year Charlie Brown, which is one of the original specials. And the next tape I got the same time as Race for Your Life Charlie Brown, and it's the Pied Piper Charlie Brown. It's a 2000 tape, I think. The next Peanuts tapes don't have cases. And they're Charlie Brown Easter, or Easter Beagle, and Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And that does it for my Nickelodeon tapes, as you can see over there, all randomly stacked. And the next tapes I have are just some of my favorites that aren't, like, related to Nickelodeon. But let's start. The first 4 are all South Park. The first one I have is South Park Volume 1. And it features the episodes Cartman Gets an Anal Probe and Volcano. And the next tape is South Park Volume 2. And it features the episodes Weight Gain 4000 and Big Gay Al's Big Gay Boat Ride. The next tape is Volume 3. And it features the episodes An Elephant Makes Love to a Pig and Death. And we're going to jump ahead a little bit. And the next tape I have is Volume 8. Which features the episodes Chicken Lover and Ike's Wee Wee. And these are all tapes I found at the flea market, so I hope to acquire volumes 4 through 7, and then the other tapes that they made. So yeah, that does it for my South Parks. The next tape is one of my favorite all-time movies, and it's Forrest Gump. 2.5 hours, but it's a good movie. And the next tapes I have, I've recorded off of TV in the past couple of months. The first one I have completed, taped, and for some reason it already had an episode of the show Surviving Ted Nugent, but other than that, I recorded episodes of Beyond Scared Straight, Adventure Time, Regular Show, Family Guy, Tosh.0, and SpongeBob. I can remember the episodes of SpongeBob I recorded are Skill Crane and Good Neighbors. At this tape I just started recording, I found blank ones at CVS. And I remember recording an episode of Adventure Time, 4 episodes of regular show, and 2 Tosh Pornos. The next tape is the original Austin Powers movie. And, yeah. The next tape is The Spy Who Shagged Me. And that's just the second movie. And I'm planning on getting Gold Member on VHS soon. And my next favorite tape is Monty Python Live at the Hollywood Bowl. And it features just some of their famous sketches live at the Hollywood Bowl. It's an ex-rental, but it plays fairly good. And the final tape for the whole collection is one of my favorites, and it's the Mortal Kombat movie, just because I'm a big fan of playing the games and stuff. That's why I featured that as one of my favorites. Alright, so, those are all my tapes, and I hope to get a lot more in the next year. And in the next year, I hope to switch to a digital video converter, so that way I can bring better quality videos. And I just hope that I can maybe complete more of the collection and one day get the whole collection. And over the next year, I'm going to try to make more videos and just keep doing what I do. And I want to say thanks to all the subscribers and the viewers. And just thanks for showing support and watching the videos. Please subscribe and enjoy. Thanks.